This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we're dealing with a dryer that takes way too long to dry, and this is outside the house where the dryer vent tube leaves the house. And I'm noticing that there's a screen in front of the vent tube that's really clogged. So I'm going to remove the screen, see if I can fix it. People put in these screens sometimes to keep mice and rats and animals from crawling inside the vent tube. But unless you clean them now and then, they'll tend to get clogged with the lint. And then the dryer really just can't get rid of all the heat and the moisture. It'll just take forever to dry, or it'll keep tripping the thermal fuses inside the dryer. So I'm going to remove this screen by taking out a couple of Phillips head screws. And I'm going to clean it really well. But then I'll remove some of the material of the screen, so it'll still keep the small animals from getting in there, but it will allow a little more air to flow through, and if there's any lint that comes through the tube, it'll have a way out. So this should cure the problem, but it's probably still good if you use these screens, just to remove them now and then. So we can see there's just almost 100% occlusion. The air just couldn't get out, and poor dryer, it's doing a good job, but it just can't get rid of the moisture, can't get rid of the heat. And this can also be a fire danger too, because you can have a accumulation of lint inside your dryer. So if this is the case, you can remove the screen and then just get all the junk off of it. Maybe use a wire brush. Make sure you have it completely clean. So I'll do that, but I'm also going to take some diagonal pliers and cut out a little bit of the screen. I'll cut out little squares to allow more airflow. I'm also using this lint eater tool, which is really cool. You can get this online. It's about 25 bucks, but it'll help you, if you hook it to your drill, to clean out the vent tube to see if you can get any other lint that might be hanging out in there. These come in 3-foot sections, so I'm going to add another 3 feet, go a little deeper in there. And once you get a dryer to be able to get rid of all of its heat and moisture, it runs great. Usually the dryers are okay, it's just these vent tubes get occluded over time. So that's pretty clean now. This is a pretty short run too. The vent tube only goes about maybe 5 feet. So now we're using the diagonal pliers just to cut out a few sections of the screen. The better system for these vent tubes when they exit the house is the little vanes or flaps that hinge. So when the heater's on or when the dryer's working, it pushes the air out and the vanes open up. But then when you cut the power, they close. So here's the little holes that we did. And that'll help more of the lint to be able to pass through. And then I'll just take the Phillips head screwdriver and just screw this back into position, but that's going to do the trick. So I hope this helps you get your dryer going again, and thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.